So first is canvas scaler, which is a component. It is used for controlling overall scale and pixel density of UI element inside canvas. Also affects the font size and border of image, and it is used to make our UI element more responsive to according to our resolution, screen resolution. And yeah, inside this we have a property, a UI scale mode, and which has two options, where first is we can fix our pixel of our screen, and second is we can scale our uh, pixel according to our size, so that if size changes, and then our UI element scale is also change according to our size, so that's make it responsive in that case. And second question is joints. We have different type of joints. We have 5 types of joints. First is fixed joint, and in this we can have fixed joint between two rigid body which behave like a single rigid body, and there is scope of relative movement is very less, almost fixed, so it behave like a single according to that. And second is spring joint, and inside this we can create a joint like a spring between two rigid body, and one body moves and it will behave like a spring force between them. So in that case we can create this, like we want, if we want any spring force between any two rigid body. Third is hinge joint, and it is very useful when we require a hinge kind of movement, so that we can have like two rigid body, and between them we have a joint which behave like a hinge. It is very useful to create doors and like fingers, something like that we can create using this. And fourth is character joint, and when we want a realistic joint, and which is very limited, which has very limited movement and also very less of friction there or limitation there, so we can create character joint, very useful to make like shoulder or any character joints we can create with this. And last is configurable joint, in which we can have so many scope to configure our joint according to our need. We can limit friction and movement according to our need. So that is for third question is content size fitter. Basically it is a component which adjusts our UI, which adjusts our layout element according to their, based upon their content. So if content change their size or their quantity, let's say, so the size of layout also, parent layout also change according to that. So it is very useful to when we have a dynamic text and we want to resize that according to that content, that layout, so we can do that using this content size fitter. And when we have two layout like horizontal layout and vertical group layout, so we can use that inside that, and that layout will be fit according to content. So very useful when we have a dynamic text, and we can use this. Also we have, let's say, UI component inside that, which need to change according to our content, so in that case we can use that.